Hey, Dylan speaking.
Dylan, one of our chefs are stranded. They need to be picked up again.
Another one?
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
That's all right, I'll go do it now. Hello, do you need a ride?
Oh, Dylan, yes, I would love a lift.
Here's a very familiar face.
Yes.
Please jump in.
Thank you. I've got a few treats for you as
Oh,
well.
really?
Yes.
I do love a treat. A whole picnic basket.
Well, Dylan, you know, this is what happens when you pick up a chef.
Yeah, I should be used to that by now.
Flash car, Dylan.
Well, thank you so much.
Very
It's a Mazda.
nice. Very nice.
So good to see you again.
Lovely to see you too.
All right, let's head off. Well, Dom, thank you so much for being part of our festival again this year. How many years in a row is this for you now? I feel like you're just a fixture now.
Well, I love to weevil my way in, Dylan, and I never like to leave. When I'm onto a good thing, I like to kind of really get my claws in there. I think I'm on 4th year.
Yeah, I think so too.
4th year, yeah.
Well, we love having you. And I guess my first question for you would be, what inspired you to become a chef?
Oh my goodness. Well, do you know what? I sort of finished school and I didn't get, I suppose I didn't really get the marks that I kind of thought that I would. Back in those days, the TE score wasn't as kind of high as what it was. I was thinking about becoming a teacher.
Okay.
So I kind of was like, oh, what do I want to do? So I went overseas, I had a bit of time over there, and then I came back and I thought, oh, I've always loved food. I was looking for a job, looked in the paper, I saw an advertisement for an apprentice chef, and I thought, why not? And really, it was almost like I fell into it, and then it found me instead of me finding food, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sort of was never like, you know, I didn't grow up going, oh, gee, I really want to be a chef and I want to own my own restaurant. It kind of just happened organically, and then I rolled with it, and yeah, it's been a fabulous, fabulous career.
Yeah, that's crazy, just falling into it. Well, obviously from there, you did your stint, which I think Australia fell in love with you, will probably know you best for, was your stint on Ready Steady Cook back in the day.
Oh, so many years ago. It was such a great show because it was really the beginning of sort of live kind of food shows. There was no script. This is the thing that I loved about it in comparison to a lot of the food shows that are now.
Yeah.
You know, we never knew the ingredients that we were getting. So literally it was us chefs just coming up with ideas on
right
the
on the
fly.
spot, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what made the show so enjoyable for people, was that feeling of pressure that we were under.
Yeah.
And also coming up with all these different ideas that were very easily kind of, I suppose, people felt that, oh yeah, I could do that, or I got that idea from Ready Steady, or, you know, and then they find their favourite chefs, and it was a fantastic time in my career.
Do you have like one big standout memory from your time on Ready Steady Cook that really just jumps out?
That one time that I beat Alistair McLeod.
What kind of energy, what do you think is most important to bring to like a kitchen? What sort of...
Oh, look, I think an essence of fun. You do need to, if you are going to be head of a kitchen, or, you know, to run a kitchen, you do have to have, I think, that innate ability to lead, but to lead in a kind of a nurturing way.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what I've always done, and with my kitchen teams that I have had with, you know, the various restaurants that I've had, that's how I've always liked to run my kitchens. You know, they've all become, you know, a part of the family, and, you know, I call them my kids. You know, I'm like a proud mum to see, you know, my apprentices that worked under me have now gone on to, you know, work different restaurants. I love seeing their dreams kind of come to fruition as well. And also for them to sort of say, oh, Dom, you know, it was really great working with you. You really gave me this, or from working with you, I got confidence to do this. So that, for me, that just makes my day.
And obviously now that you've kind of stepped away from the small screen a bit, you are doing your international foodie tours.
I know.
What is so important to you about sharing your love of food and your heritage with people who are so eager to learn more about it?
Oh, look, I think, well, I've been running my tours for about 13 years now, and, you know, experiencing different events and restaurants and food and activities with a whole range of different personalities. Just, you know, I kind of come away going, oh, I must have missed that. Like, I've been here 10 times, but I didn't notice that, or I never saw that, or, yeah, and just being around people. Like, I love chatting to people. I'm a born nurturer. I'm a born feeder. I was born into hospitality, I always say. So for me, just making sure that everyone is really happy, comfortable, you know, that is what I love about my tours. And also, yeah, showcasing places that I really love and giving people experiences that they will then remember and talk about for the rest of their life as well. I think that's that's kind of paramount when I run my tours.
Well, I do want to see what you've packed in your little picnic basket. What do you say we pull over, find a nice little spot,
That's a great
and you can
idea.
show me what goodies you have.
That's a great idea.
Perfect. What have we got, Dom? Holy moly!
Now, Dylan, look at this. I tell you what.
You definitely came prepared, didn't you? Holy dooly.
I definitely came prepared.
Perfect.
So
is
what
this
we've
some of the
got-
things that we're showcasing in this year's kitchenette stage?
Yes.
Yes, beautiful.
Yes. Now,
All right.
one thing I'm going to do, we're going to knock together a really quick little kind of cocktail.
Let's pull the door shut.
Oh, let's pull the door shut, yes, before we...
There we go. Now no one can see us.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of soda water. You pulled the soda water
Beautiful.
into the glasses. Now, I brought along with me, this is like we're making a little bit of a non-alcoholic shrub. So I'm
Okay.
using some of Beluga. This is amazing CC. She's going to be on stage
Beautiful.
doing a demo.
Love CC.
And this is her honest mistake, salad dressing.
How full do we want this? Half? More?
Yeah, a little bit half is okay.
A little bit half?
Yeah, so we've got a
Okay.
spot of lemon.
Lemon
We've
there
got
as
some
well.
soda water. You're going to laugh at me, but we're going to pour a bit of salad dressing into... I know, right?
Into our drink.
So this is a beautiful rosella. It's cider vinegar, rosella, a little bit of sugar and lemon juice. So it's going to kind of be almost sort of a bit kombucha-ish.
Okay.
Where you've got a little bit of that vinegar acidity, but you've also got that lovely sweetness.
Yep.
I've also brought along some of Noosa's black garlic white balsamic.
Oh, yes.
And Tanel's going to be on stage as well
Yes,
from
yes,
Noosa
she
black
will.
garlic. So we're just going to throw a little bit of that over there.
Delicious. I love garlic.
And then I've got some of little white goat's cheese, freeze-dried feta, which
yes.
I'm absolutely addicted to and sells out every single year.
I've heard, is it true that you eat this from the packet with a spoon?
Correct. Many a day you'll find me in my pantry. Literally, Dylan, have a mouthful. You're going to love it.
Oh, thank you so much.
It just
I'm
kind of
doing that
dissolves
for you
in your mouth. It's just like, it's like heaven. Right?
then. It does. Literally just melts in your mouth,
Melts
doesn't
in your
it?
mouth. It is fantastic. And
That's
it's great.
delicious.
It's beautiful to have on salad. You can throw it through pasta.
Yep.
You do anything you like. I've also got some of Cece's rosella and finger lime paste, which is
Beautiful.
awesome to have with cheese. The guy's chip dip. This is a smoky one, which I picked up at the festival last year. And of course some black garlic. So everything that's really nice to go with a little bit of a platter.
Ooh, should we do a little cheers?
Yeah, let's do a bit of a cheers.
Bit of a
with
serve. Our salad dressing,
our salad
soda
dressing,
water.
soda water.
Thank you so much.
I want to see what you
Cheers.
think. I gotta say,
That's
really
delicious.
nice,
It is
isn't
delicious.
it?
It's actually very refreshing.
it is very refreshing.
There you go.
These everyday ingredients that I often see in people's pantries
Yeah.
and in their fridges that, for example, they're having a salad, they'll use a vinegar and
Yeah.
that's it. But
Yeah.
there's so many different things you can do with them. Same with relishes and chutneys and mayos and, all sorts of stuff. 3 tablespoons
Absolutely.
of this will substitute 1 egg if you're making like a savory dish.
Okay.
You can throw this through your beautiful pasta for an interesting mac and cheese,
Yeah.
So mayo doesn't necessarily mean it has to just be on a sandwich. And this is the sort of thing, we love, a lot of people I know love to kind of support, support great products, but then they get a bit stuck in the box
Yep.
of how to use that
it.
product. And
Yep.
you only kind of, use it for one thing. So
I found that a lot because obviously our marketplace this year we have more producers than ever before, which we're very excited about. But a lot of my mates, a lot of my friends come, they buy the ingredients from our producers and then it sits in their pantry because they don't know. They're scared, they don't really know what to use it for, or they
Yeah.
pigeonhole it as in, I only saw it used for this, that's all I can use it for.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's very, very exciting for you to come along. And I know you're doing your own demo where you try and incorporate as many as you can into yours.
ridiculously.
And you're just so passionate about it. So what is it about local that you just love? Why is that? Why is it your
Look, I
jam?
think I'm really passionate about supporting the producers that come along to these festivals because I know how much time and energy and money has gone into
everything.
everything
Yep, to
that
be
they
there,
do.
just to be there.
Exactly, just
Yep.
to be there. For me, I feel that my role is to be the bridge
Yep.
that kind of connects the product with the consumer and almost to give them a freeway map of different routes they can take with the one product so that, I really feel for the small producers because they get that it's not easy,
No, not at all.
It's a hard job. It's a hard job being in business for yourself, but to be able to produce food in a market that's quite saturated with product, to get your product out there, to get it known, to get a position in the marketplace, to get people to know about it, to use it for a number number of different things and then go back and buy it again.
Yeah.
That's the key. I am so excited about our whole lineup because we have got a unique presenter every single day. So if you're going to book your 3 days worth of tickets, you can expect to come to the kitchenette every day and see something different, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do I. We've got Sarah Heath again from Basilia doing great herbs. I'm gonna have to get my list because there's so many people. We've got French, we've got a Japanese chef,
Yep.
we've got Thai, we've got European, we've got eating edible weeds. I love the main kitchen stage. It's got all your celeb chefs, and it's great to kind of go along and see the celebrity chefs that you love and you follow.
Yep.
The kitchenette, I find, we're a bit more grassroots.
Yep.
See some producers, chat to producers. They're going to be talking about their products, product tastings, but also all of our different presenters
Yep.
are going to be bringing something really diverse and really new. So this is going to be an excellent lineup.
It's an epic
and
weekend, isn't it?
It is an epic
My goodness, so
weekend.
much to learn.
I know.
If you go there and you don't learn something, you're doing something wrong.
Precisely. And I just think that the Moreton Bay Food Festival is probably one of the best food festivals that's in Queensland, because not only of its proximity, beside the beautiful Woody Point, we've got the bay on one side.
Yeah.
The beautiful green foreshore.
Yeah.
It's just a stunning
City
venue.
skyline in the
city
background
skyline.
there.
You get a gorgeous breeze.
Yeah.
The lineup of entertainment, the value that the Moreton Bay Food Festival gives to people is over and above. There's so much entertainment, there's food trucks, there's free events, there's free things that you can go to that you can kind of watch and get involved. There's also paid, masterclasses and those things if you want to go a little bit extra. But for those that just want to come in, buy their ticket, you won't be disappointed with what you'll find, how you'll be entertained. And the thing that I love the most is that there's something for everyone. But I don't know how you guys do it, but for some reason,
It's quite a process,
you
but
can
yes,
walk
thank you.
into an area, listen to some country kind of, country sort of music, enjoy that, walk into the next one, you're listening to jazz. You can't even hear the country, you don't even know. I kind of think, how did they get these dynamics right?
It's a finely tuned process.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you noticed.
The seating, the styling, everything is just stunning. And everyone that I know who's come to the festival absolutely loves it and is just like, oh my God, I'm there again. So you guys just keep getting better and better, and I think we're just more appreciating it even more. So
Awesome. Well, Dom, it's nearly time for you to present, so I won't hold you up too long.
Thank you.
I'm happy to handle this. I can help that while you're on stage. But I just want to thank you again for spending time with me, and also thank you so much for being part of the festival again this year. We love having you.
It's a real pleasure. I'm honoured. I'm honoured to have been asked back, really. It's just, it's a highlight of my year.
All right, I'll finish this off and then I'll catch you on the kitchenette.
I'll take the drink with me, maybe.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.